point of no return. You know, I said that once on tour, and somebody afterward came up to me and said, "How do we go to those zip lines right on the Wisconsin River?" And I had to explain to them that it was just a joke. Yeah, that's right. You only get to go on those zip lines once. Okay, coming up on the right here, right in front of us, Mr. Bennett named that rock formation Twin Inkstands, and he named it Twin Inkstands because he saw the white pine trees on top of the rock there as his quill feather pens, and he saw the rock formation itself as the ink bowl. Now you can see that black coloring on the rock there, guys. It's a good example of how he saw that ink there. It actually forms a near perfect compass, and it's only off by about 3 degrees, and the Native Americans actually used to use it as such. So there's 4 points. Were formed over a period of about 5,000 years during the last ice age by the glaciers. The Dills and build their house right in the rock, as the rock is very soft. Now if you guys all look off to the left side of the duck, you'll see my boss's house. He built it up there on the rocks, just like his marriage. In the middle here of the Wisconsin River, Mr. Bennett named that Sugar Bowl Island. And he named it that because it reminded him of his sugar bowl right on his kitchen table. I don't see it either, guys. I think it looks more like the rear end of an elephant myself. See, it's even got that little tail. You see that? How do you think the water got its brown color? Huh? Yeah, this elephant actually came all the way over from a country in Africa called Djibouti. Competitions between the duck drivers on the butt jokes. I usually win. Alright, off to the left side here, guys. This next rock formation, Mr. Bennett named that Grotto Rock. And he named it Grotto Rock because of the caves or the grottos that go underneath the rock there. Now, an interesting fact or tidbit about this rock, guys. If you look on the top of the inside of the rocks, you guys don't see those black soot stains up there? Yeah? Those are from when the Native Americans used to have their campfires right inside the rocks there. And they did that in order to attract the insects to the top of the water so that the fish would swim right up to the top of the surface. And the Native Americans were then able to spear those fish and have a nice dinner. Now, I'm glad you guys made it out here today because scientists estimate these rock formations are only going to be around for another 2,000 years. Hey guys, it's Lewis and Clark. Fragile. So it's actually illegal to build on the sandstone today. However, those folks had their stairs before the law existed, so they were grandfathered in. Yep. Off to our left side here, guys, this is our U.S. Geological Gauging Station. And what this contraption does is it measures the water level on the Wisconsin River at any given moment. Now the highest point was actually September 14th, 1938, and it was recorded at the top of that brown sign. Yeah. You guys are lucky today. The river's at a safe level where we're able to go in it. Now, if you guys look closely, it actually says... All right, you win the cap. What's your name? You.